everybody, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. I am on a new medication from my doctor, and so I am, for the most part, feeling a lot better. I do have to take it kind of easy with my voice, because if I talk too much at once, my voice will get scratchy and my cough will come back. So I do have to kind of take it easy. Hopefully I won't have to take it easy for that much longer. But for the most part, especially during the day, I don't really have to take it easy. It's more in the evenings and the early morning when my voice tends to get kind of sore. But it's a lot better than it being sore and me coughing like crazy all day. So, okay. So today I wanted to come to you guys with a video. Like I say, I am for the most part feeling a lot better. My new phone comes in tomorrow and I am so excited. Phones are one of my special interests. Flossie Carter is one of the YouTubers who I look to for reviews before I buy a phone or any piece of technology for that matter. I love his reviews. I trust them. He hasn't led me wrong yet, so I'm very happy about that. As an autistic person, it's very important to have reviews that you find are credible and that you trust, to be able to buy technology, especially me. I'm on a very limited budget, so yeah, so buying a new phone or something, it's something that I do occasionally, and it is one of the ways that I treat myself. But it is also, it can be a fairly substantial investment for me. So anyway, yeah, so my new phone comes in tomorrow. It's the Samsung Galaxy A50. If you're wondering what happened to my Moto G7 Power, you can watch my last video. But basically I gave it to Matt. He has it now. It works fine for him. The speaker was blown. I did take it to Infrared, the tech shop where we live, to get it repaired. It had been dropped in some grease, but surprisingly when I cleaned it all off as best I could, and surprisingly when they opened it up, they said there's no grease inside your phone. The speaker just blew. It's just unfortunate timing, but the speaker just blew. There was no real nothing to it. And it's not that the speaker doesn't work, but it does sound very staticky. So they said that for the amount of time and money and whatnot that it would take to fix it, that we're better off just going to Walmart and buying a Bluetooth speaker for him. So we did, and I ended up buying one for myself as well as two pouches for organizing our blocks and chargers and stuff. So yeah, so I'm very excited about that. I'm happy to be back filming on my tablet now. I probably am going to film from now on my tablet and just use my phone for personal, fooling around on, and my communication apps. Obviously, the tablet is a backup in terms of that. I mainly use my phone for communicating, especially because my phone has the ability to text, so it's perfect to be able to run my communication apps and to be able to text on the same device. It makes things it makes things a lot easier for me. So anyway, so today's video is going to be an original book tag. My library does a lot, and I really like my library for a lot of different reasons. So I wanted to just sort of quickly film this book tag. I did in honor of them, in honor of the Bossier Union Public Library. I created this tag. They don't even know that I'm doing this, but I just wanted to show my love for my local library on my channel a bit. So, okay, so The initials for the library are BUPL, Bon Cher Union Public Library. So, and Bon Cher is based on the river that runs through our town. It's the Bon Cher River. Yeah. So I guess without further ado, let's just get into the tag. So, Bon Cher Union Public Library book tag. So, first thing is B, Bon Cher River. Pick a fantasy book with water on the cover. Now, or a river or something on the cover. Now, for this one, I chose Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. You can see there's water on the cover here. I love pirates. I'm really, really excited to read this. I haven't gotten a chance to yet because I've been recovering from being sick. But as soon as I am 100% better, I will definitely be picking this up. I think this might even be one I might even pick up before I'm 100% better. I am so excited to read it. Right now I'm trying to finish A Darker Shade of Magic. I'm just getting to the point now with being sick where I'm able to actually focus enough to pick up a book and read again, which is really exciting. So, yeah. So, I'm really, really excited to read this one. We got it at one of our monthly chapters dates, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I'm really excited to, because I love pirates, and I love their stories, and I find them so strangely comforting. Pirates and Halloween, I found them comforting. So, I think it's because they're my special interests. So my special interests consist of sort of pirates, Halloween. Pirates, Halloween, technology. So like phones, headphones, and like watching reviews of those, watching unboxings, autism and autism related stuff. Well, sorry, not so much autism related stuff, neurodiversity related things there. That's what I meant to say. If you don't know about the neurodiversity movement, Google it. It's an amazing movement. It's something that is very close to my heart, and I fully agree with it, and I think it's wonderful, and it's so true that, as an autistic person, being autistic is not the problem. So much people try to make, I think, there seems to be this idea that being autistic is like that you're sick or broken, or that, there's something wrong with you that needs to be fixed. Let's make you as normal as possible. No. If anything, I personally believe, now you can feel free to respectfully disagree with me if you so like, but I personally believe that autism and all types of neurodiversity should be accepted, and that I personally need supports and understanding, and to be allowed to stim and express myself in the way that I feel I want and need to, and just be accepted for who I am. Autism is a big part of who I am. It's part of what makes me me. If I wasn't autistic, I wouldn't be me. So anyway, I'm getting off topic here. I'm sorry guys, but I just wanted to correct myself there. Neurodiversity, pirates, Halloween, tech, videos, YouTube, that kind of thing. Yeah. Soft, cuddly, sensory things. These are my special interests. So, and then reading, of course. So, yeah. So, Bon Cher River, first book, Trisha Levenseller, Daughter of the Pirate King, is the one that I picked for that with the water on the bottom. Okay, next. U is for union. So pick a fantasy book with family slash friends slash found family uniting against a common enemy. So kind of, a group who are kind of, uniting together against a common enemy, whether that be a family group, whether that be a friend group, whether it be a group of strangers, whether it be a kind of a found family type situation. And for me, the book that I chose for that is Redwall by Brian Jacques. I believe this is the first in the Redwall series. I'm really excited to read these again. I read them when I was younger, and I'm really, really excited to reread them. I absolutely adore these books. They're very close to my heart. They've gotten me through many a tough time. So I'm very, very happy to have this one. I'm hoping to get more of them. Yeah, so, but the reason why I picked this book is because Redwall Abbey, the mice of Redwall and animals of Redwall Abbey are definitely very much a family, in the way they are with each other, the bonds that they have. They're very, very much a family, and definitely in here, they definitely sort of unite against Clooney the Scourge, and so it's really, really, it's really a fantastic story, and it definitely has that theme about sort of coming together and, everyone using their abilities to help and kind of uniting against that common threat. Okay, next, P is for public. What is one book you would read out loud to your best friend slash partner slash spouse? So for me, for this one, I was kind of torn. I was going to pick Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban because that is one that I have actually been reading out loud to my husband. At night, he has it. I bought him the illustrated edition last year for Christmas. And so he was surprised and amazed and he loved it. And so, of course, now he wants all the illustrated editions. But, yeah, so the one I picked, though, for this is The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I'm not going to talk too much about what this book is about. If you don't know what this book is about, I think you've probably been living under a rock. If you need to, Google it. It is an amazing, fantastic, and wonderful story. And it is so close to my heart. It got me through a very tough time when I was younger. I talk a bit more about that. It's something that me and my mom really bonded over. So that's something that I talked about in one of my previous videos. So if you're interested, go back and watch my previous videos. You'll find it. I talk about my mom when she was sick with MS and just how this really helped us get through it, and how, no matter what, no matter how tired or sick she was, and, or my whole family, we would all tell her, go ahead to bed, like, you don't have to stay up. And she would insist on staying up and reading this to me and with me. And it just really reminds me of her and her strength. And it really makes me feel like no matter what I'm facing, I can conquer it. So I'm sorry, it means really a lot to me, this book. So okay, and last but not least, L is for library. So what is one fantasy book you wish your local library carried? So now for this one, I really had a hard time thinking because my local library doesn't have a huge fantasy section. but the fantasy section that they do have is quite good. So this took me kind of a moment to kind of think about. But I realized that my library has the Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. They also carry King of Scars and Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Can you guess which ones of Leigh Bardugo's books they don't carry? That's right, the original Grisha trilogy. And I've been I've been frustrated because I've been wanting to read them, but because I've heard such mixed things, like some people really love them and some people absolutely despise them, especially the main character, Alina Starkov. Some people absolutely despise her. They can't stand her. And so, if I'm going to be, if things are going to be from her perspective for 3 books, I would much rather spend my money on books that I know I'm going to love or that I'm pretty sure I'm going to love, and then get these from my local library, read them, and then, decide for myself if I like them enough to actually finish them or if I'm just going to DNF them. Because honestly, I've heard such mixed things. I'm really, really conflicted about those books. I want to read them, but at the same time, I don't want to spend the money and buy them and then read them and then find out that I hate them and that I will never read them again and then unhaul them maybe not even a month after I've bought them to unhaul them. That for me would just be kind of tragic. So I'm really kind of, yeah, I've been really conflicted about them. And I've been really debating whether or not to read them. But so those are 3 that I wish my local library carried, because then that way I could read them, and if I decided to DNF them, I wouldn't have to feel too bad about it. I just take them back to my library, right? So, okay. So that is it for the Bonnechere Union Public Library book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed kind of my little life update. I don't know when my next video will be. It will likely be before December 1st. But again, if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Bye!